Hi everyone, this is Insparklers Movies.
Kara.
Okay, even though we did say we were going to continue doing this, but we were trying to aim for a bit sooner. But right after we did the first one, the Olympics came on.
That's all. Olympics.
Sorry, so we had no time to do it, as the Olympics were on 24/7 in this household, as we are big Olympian people, and we can explain that in a whole different area that has a totally different life section right there. But we did say we were going to review Tomorrowland. We already watched it before, and we said we're going to do movies we haven't seen and we've seen before, so just to give you a heads up. So we did rewatch it, of course, but we watched because right after the Olympics we had our grandparents come here and we had spend time with them, so it made it a little bit longer to do all this. Me and ma.
I don't understand that, but okay. The context.
It's my own joke, okay? My own personal reference that I know. I don't need everyone else to know.
I was like, I know it too.
You, of course you know. Okay. But it's my own personal reference that I know. At least you can laugh at me. There you go. Alright, as overall beginning, an overall movie, we would give it around a 7 out of 10. Overall, good movie, but not the best one.
It could have been better.
Like, it could have been better. Just not something you just would be like, oh my gosh, best movie ever! Or like, oh my gosh, I love this movie. I have to rewatch it over and over again.
We do watching it again.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like back to back to back. Like,
oh,
it's like some people
like
obsessive style. It's like some people do, but
have you ever found a movie that you like that much?
Yes, actually.
Oh, okay.
I have. But now I've seen it so many times, I don't need to watch it over and over again.
Oh, we're talking about Guardians?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Guardians. Guardians. Different movie. But in the end, you don't have to watch this movie over and over again. It's an overall good movie that you should watch it once.
No.
And then
I'll have it on my, definitely have it on my shelf like we do.
Well, I'm talking about some people might.
No,
but it definitely should be on your shelf.
I recommend it for the shelf.
Like if it's on your shelf and like, oh, that's a movie I haven't seen in a long time. Watch it. And since you haven't seen it in a long time, you'll be laughing at the parts that are funny, anyways.
So,
like this scene right here.
I'm dying. Did something happen over there? Something bad? Son of a...
That last scene was my favorite part because it's just absolutely hilarious. Just thinking about it because it's so accurate. It's like, what else would you do if a robot
or animatronic
cyborg just shut down on you and you're driving the car? And what would you do? It's like, would you just be like, oh no, or oh my gosh? It's like, ah! What would you? That's not the first
reaction.
The reaction straight to it. Son of a. That would be your first reaction. It's accurate. And she's a teenager.
It felt real.
She's a teenager too, so it
felt real.
Realistic. Alright. The message of this movie would probably be one of the better messages that you could see in this type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
We gave the message a 10 out of 10 because it was that thought out of.
It was great.
Saying go through humans' minds and think about it.
Especially today.
As like, we don't want to give any spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. But it's what a review is, a spoiler completely. Like, we showed you 2 scenes that are, well, funny scenes. So either way, we just spoiled you anyways.
So
it's pretty much the message is pretty much saying that us humans are kind of dumb.
Lazy.
Dumb, lazy, and not thinking about the future that we could have.
We're stuck in a small little ball, but there's so much more.
As we're seeing one thing and we get depressed about it, we're getting down.
And they're also contradicting ourselves.
And like, you could do make the world a better place.
I could do so much more, but I don't wanna. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah, so
What did you expect?
like Tomorrowland is pretty much a future land, pretty much, but in a way like you can make a change by tomorrow. That's why
You
it's
can
called
start
Tomorrowland.
today to
Like,
make the change.
Yeah, it's like the change could be done by tomorrow. You'd be like, I did that in one day. That's what Tomorrowland and the park and the Disney World theme is supposed to be like. Not just like, ooh, futuristic stuff. It's like,
It's 20 years from now.
It's
I
like
don't have to
that's-
worry about it.
because back then, technically, that was supposed to be now. 20 years ago, that world that we see in Tomorrowland is actually supposed to be now.
Well, the flying cars
The
and
flying
everything
cars,
that people...
the jet
all
packs,
those years ago that people put 2000. Never happened. It hasn't happened.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, they just put...
everyone expected to be that now. Like, and apparently, what's that movie called? What's the movie called?
Which one?
Oh, it's Christopher Lloyd. It's one of his biggest ones.
Back to the Future?
Yeah, Back to the Future. When they made that big deal when they said it was that, when they went to the future, like around the 2000s, 2016 thing, and 17, made a big deal because they're still alive and we have it here like this where nothing, it's the same thing that they have, pretty much but newer. They expected flying cars, they expected so much more, but it's not here yet.
Would you really want flying cars anyway? And some of the other stuff, but
I would say
cars.
I would say a hover car.
Hover car.
Hover car. So technically, you're still using air, pretty much. You're hovering. You're not flying with
But you're not
actual
flying
gas.
where you got crazy people flying.
Like, you're not using actual gas or any fuel. You're hovering. It's all about the air and
like air
mechanical
power.
Yeah. Hover car would probably be much safer.
I mean, it still requires some kind of fuel unless
You can
generate.
you
air.
can use the sun.
Ooh, solar power.
Yeah,
Solar and air fueling a car.
Look at that. I'm an inventor. I don't even like tools. Okay.
You except this kind.
I wouldn't call that a tool. I call that a weapon.
Ooh.
Tools scare me. It's saw.
Hammers.
I can hold a hammer, but seeing mechanical tool things like and then
You smashed your thumb last time you used a hammer.
that's normal. Everyone smashes their thumb when they use that
And
hammer. But mechanical tools that are power things like freaks me out. It's like, what if one of those things kill me one day? Like something goes.
What are you doing with it exactly?
No, it's like suddenly like it's plugged in, like there's something like passes by that's like and then it's like and attacks you or something. Like it's in all the shows that like it's like moments. I can't do. I don't like it.
Okay. I have no words. It's a very interesting fear.
I don't like power tools. All right.
Anyway.
Characters. And everyone knows, well, not everyone, most people know if you see
A lot
the
of
movie.
people.
George Clooney's in this movie. George Clooney, yeah, big time George Clooney.
Big name.
Come on. His character, what was his name again?
Frank.
Frank.
Frank Walker.
His character is Frank, and pretty much, honestly, the main people, we're talking about the main cast here. Frank's character was definitely a unique one that you don't see George Clooney play often at all.
Though we haven't seen too many of his movies,
But
from
what
what
we
we
know,
know-
George Clooney plays the suave and smart type of character
kind of
that
sophisticated.
sophisticated.
Whereas
Whereas
there
a
that
nice,
movie he plays a good dad kind of character, but
either way, George Clooney, we most of the time we see him in that character that he doesn't need to really fix anything about
Ocean's
himself.
13.
Like Ocean 13, the Ocean movies are pretty much movies.
I've only
Definitely.
seen the third one.
But either way, they're good movies too. Got like big cast and everything. But you see him characters that you definitely knows that he doesn't have to change anything about himself. It's just he
He seems natural suave.
the natural swab and is like, I will take care of this and or has the answers to all. In this movie, Frank, he did have the answer but lost it as he kind of gave up hope, and then had to rekindle that hope through this
Fresh eyes, basically.
fresh eyes and young youth. That it's like, oh, I was like that too, and I'm not anymore because somewhat way
Kind of grouchy.
and grouchy, definitely grouchy. Like, I'd rather see George Clooney play this character a lot more.
I thought this was fantastic.
I liked George Clooney in this movie.
Overall, all the acting was really good in this movie.
Yeah, like a lot of these. George Clooney and Hugh Laurie is also in this movie. He plays Nix, who's
Governor Nix,
technically, even though that makes no sense. He had no one there.
He's a governor in
All
his
those
own
all
eyes.
those people were robots. They were cyborgs. He had no one there.
Well, no one left. Anyway.
But he played the bad guy. If you could just spoil that out right there because it's kind of hard.
What's a review?
It's not that many characters anyways. Who else would you think?
Not that many big, like, frontal characters.
No, but Hugh Laurie did the ending speech.
It's Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh
Laurie?
Hugh Laurie. I don't think that you pronounce the G.
Hugh.
Hugh Laurie.
Oh, forget it. He just changed his name.
Why would he change his name? He's had it for years.
Just call him Laurie.
Mr. Laurie.
But his ending speech, where he talks about why he's doing it all, kind of like a slap in the face.
If you glimpsed the future, you were frightened by what you saw, what would you do with that information? You would go to the politicians, captains of industry, and how would you convince them? Data, facts. Good luck. The only facts they won't challenge are the ones that keep the wheels greased and the dollars rolling in. But what if there was a way of skipping the middleman, putting the critical news directly into everyone's head? The probability of widespread annihilation kept going up. The only way to stop it was to show it, to scare people straight. Because what reasonable human being wouldn't be galvanized by the potential destruction of everything they've ever known or loved? To save civilization, I would show its collapse. Now, how do you think this vision was received? How do you think people responded to the prospect of imminent doom? They gobbled it up like a chocolate eclair. They didn't fear their demise. They repackaged it. It can be enjoyed as video games, as TV shows, books, movies. The entire world wholeheartedly embraced the apocalypse and sprinted towards it with gleeful abandon. Meanwhile, your Earth was crumbling all around you. You've got simultaneous epidemics of obesity and starvation. Explain that one. Bees and butterflies start to disappear. The glaciers melt. Algae blooms all around you. The coal mine canaries are dropping dead, and you won't take the hint. In every moment, there is the possibility of a better future, but you people won't believe it. And because you won't believe it, you won't do what is necessary to make it a reality. So you dwell on this terrible future and you resign yourselves to it. For one reason, because that future doesn't ask anything of you today. So, yes, you saw the iceberg, warned the Titanic. But you will just steered for it anyway, full steam ahead. Why? Because you want to sink.
Truth.
Like, seriously,
True
like a
slap.
big slap in the face. It makes you just like, ooh.
So true.
As the writer did fantastic, and he did fantastic of pinpointing it out in the way he said it. Like, everyone knows he's a fabulous actor, too. The two big names that are in this film, honestly, they did fantastic. Because they're just that well-known actors, and they're just good at and going out pinpoint message and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We have two new faces in here that some people probably now have done other stuff, but new faces at this point in this when the movie came out. We have Cassie, who's the main chick that you'll see in the movie. She's the one with the fresh eyes and fresh ideas, and
hopeful.
Very, very hopeful. Like, she did not give up, like, whatsoever in this whole thing.
I think,
She had that. Honestly, everyone has a fragile moment.
yeah.
Like, a fragile moment is like, I don't think I can do this anymore.
More overwhelming.
Yeah.
She was a unique character even in the beginning when they show her in high school. You don't hear many high schoolers talk like that. Kids go, they learn, they just take what is told. But she questioned it.
Mutually assured destruction. Today, any nuclear country or terrorist is capable of inflicting damage on a massive scale with weapons of
environmental entropy. The polar ice caps aren't waiting for us to decide if climate change is real. Rising coastal waters, intensifying weather patterns, they're all punching our one-way ticket to
dystopia. By definition, not perfect. Huxley's Brave New World, Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, Orwell's 1984. Once considered fiction, these futuristic novels are actually happening right now, and they seem to be getting worse. Yes, Miss Newton.
Can we fix it?
Sorry?
I get things are bad, but what are we doing to fix it?
It's like, are they seriously teachers teaching that nowadays?
Pretty
Like, are they really telling this to kids? As if my kid was in that school, I would be pointing them out right there. Just like, are you telling this to my child?
You
Absolutely
learn to like
not.
working at school at home, right?
It's like, I'd be homeschooling my kids if some teacher's telling them that. Like, one teacher, if down the road, whoever's a teacher or not, if you're telling my kid your opinion, you better really do not want to meet me at a parent conference. Because I'd be kicking your
But.
Trust me.
But.
Like, do not put some weird thing in my child's head at all. Because my kid would be just like her, be like,
What are we doing to change it?
like, what are we doing? Like, how are we fixing
Can we
this?
fix it?
Like, what can we do to change it?
You're gonna have to be louder.
Very loud.
Let me get a bullhorn or something.
I will. I'm just like speaker thing.
I don't trust you with one of those things. They have that button that goes. And I know you'll press it. You'll scare all the cats. Yeah, go back to Athena.
Yeah. Athena. Athena, fun. This little girl who played Athena is a baddie.
Beastly.
She did mostly all her own stunts, and she wanted to do her own stunts, and
She was beastly.
she,
Downright impressive.
yeah, she wanted to do like everything, possibly everything. She did. I don't want to spoil too much about Athena, because Athena, truth is, Athena is one of the better characters, one of the best characters in here.
She was like the core character that held
Everything together. She was definitely
She was
glue.
the glue. Glue.
So, don't want to spoil too much about her character, but
You're gonna have to
see it.
watch.
So back to the graphics and effects. Honestly, Tomorrowland, you need stuff that's not invented yet. So, the stuff that you see,
Like the world of Tomorrowland.
the world of Tomorrowland, they do have a scene of the world of Tomorrowland, and everything was really
Bright.
bright and cool looking. So, like
Futuristic,
Yeah.
cheerful.
So the effects on that was cool, because they did show some stuff, like the flying cars, the jetpacks, and their stuff.
The new kind of rocket.
Rocket, like a pool.
The weird swimming pool thing.
Yeah, weird swimming pool, and then transportation.
The air monorail thing.
Yeah, like a transportation of air thing, and see everything. It was very well done. From what you could, like, you just kind of imagine, like, oh my gosh, I wish I was on that.
I gave it a 9.
So yeah, we gotta give that a
Like
9.
maybe a borderline 10. Maybe 9.5, 10. Because it was good.
Plus other moments where stuff happened and
And then you
graphic
got
stuff. So
yeah, some of the characters.
Hmm?
The bad characters. The bad guys. Their effects.
oh yeah, they do have the enemy effects people in there.
So we already
Creepy.
mentioned it. Animatronics.
Yeah, the enemy.
They're not robots.
It's
They have a long title.
Because they're not really robots or animatronic thing people that are not real, but
anamorphic, something.
Or do animatronics? They were robots? No. Advanced anthropomorph. Sure. Okay. Robots.
there's a way there's
Athena said it.
either way. The effects on the enemies for the animatronic morphing whatever thing was creepy. It was really creepy. Just like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? They're animatronic.
Still, what's wrong with them? It's creepy.
You done?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right. Do you have an overall of Tomorrowland?
Where to the overall? Give it a 7.
Yeah, overall. You know, in the back of here it says Tomorrowland is a blast. It's totally cliche. Tomorrowland is a blast. You guys feature like blasting, like cliche.
There were a lot of blasts in that movie, though.
It was. Overall, I'd say give it the movie a chance. You might not like it. You might like it, you might not. Depends on actual preference and if you can deal with being slapped in the face by words.
True. But that other part I liked was the wolf thing.
Oh yeah. This scene.
There are 2 wolves. You've told me this story my entire life, and now I'm telling you. There are 2 wolves, and they're always fighting. One is darkness and despair. The other is light and hope. Which wolf wins? Okay, fine. Don't answer.
Whichever one you feed.
Because it's so true. It's so
Which
true.
one do you feed?
And as we're coming to an end here since it doesn't be this long. I just the ending. I want to talk about the ending scene. Yes, the end scene was the best part that I loved.
It was like the bow.
That it needed right on top of a nice pretty bow. It not
Package.
thing is it
Merry
just show
Christmas.
and it didn't just show a certain country. It showed every country. Like
Or as
whatever,
many as you can squeeze in.
many you can squeeze in this time. Showed everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, what you look like. They can make a difference.
Whatever your job was.
Yeah, whatever your job is, like engineer, artist, musician, environmentalist, what? Electrician, activist, whatever. Just people who are doing it to make a change are going to Tomorrowland. And
They're feeding the right wolf.
And the ones who are not are you can feed the right wolf. That's all it is. So yeah.
Well, our next movie.
Our next movie, we just got it in not far, is The Jungle Book Live. Live action
The
Jungle
new
Book.
one.
But, well, you can tell by the poster here.
Yes, that's true.
The live action Jungle Book is what we're going to be watching next, as we have not seen the film.
So this one might be good.
This next one's going to be a bit longer, honestly. Us watching it, yeah. We'll see you next time. And again, I promise, we'll now start
Be more consistent.
as the Olympics are over. We should have been more family for a while. And we will give you, and this time, we will give you a little heads up if we're going to be not filming that week or we're busy with something else. Because holiday season's coming up. It's gonna be
Gotta get ready.
yeah. Now I'm done. I
Okay.
got nothing else.
That was Insparklers.
So, Insparklers.
Did you do jazz?
I was doing this.
Oh, okay. Magic hands.
That's weird.
It does look weird. You're like spinning webs out of your hands and you're afraid of spiders.
I hate spiders.